Yo, what's up? It's AstraForger and I hope you're doing exceptionally well. Alright, Wuthering Waves 3.1 special live stream just happened, and I'm gonna do what we all need right now. Fast recap, organized, no fluff. We're starting with the most important thing first, the codes. Then we go. New resonators, banner phases, new map and story, game updates, events, rewards, cosmetics, and Q-Doll-L. Let's get into it. Alright, codes. If you do nothing else today, do this. Code number 1, PAPERPLANE. Code number 2, WARMSUNLIGHT. Code number 3, JOURNEYWELL. That's PAPERPLANE, WARMSUNLIGHT, JOURNEYWELL. Pause the video, type them in, and you're good. Okay, now that we got the Astrites secured, let's talk about what 3.1 is actually bringing. Section 2, New Resonators. We got 2 new resonators and the elements plus weapons are already looking spicy. First one, Aemeath Sword Fusion. Second one, Luuk Gauntlet Spectro. So yeah, they're clearly pushing 2 different play fields here. Fusion Sword energy on one side, Spectro Gauntlet pressure on the other. And what matters even more is how they structured the patch around them. The banners, the Sonata effects, and the whole patch content loop. Alright, banners. This is the part where your wallet starts sweating, so pay attention. Phase 1. Aemeath, Chiza, and Lupa. So phase 1 is new Fusion Sword, plus 2 solid names already in the meta conversation. Then, phase 2, Luuk and Galbrena. So the patch is basically split into phase 1 is Aemeath plus strong reruns. Phase 2 is Luuk plus Galbrena. This is the kind of schedule where you either plan smart or you get emotionally destroyed by the banner order. We've all been there. Now let's talk about the actual content. First, new main quests. We're getting the star that voyages far and all that sunlight touches. So story players, this patch is not just a side event patch. There's real progression here. Second, new map expansion. We're going into Roya Frostlands. And that alone changes the whole vibe of exploration. Snow, atmosphere, new routes, new materials, the works. Now for the features. And yeah, there are a lot. So I'll explain them in a way that makes sense. They're adding new mechanics and systems like module adapter, force field, Soliskin guide, and Uphav life chamber. If you're the type who likes progression systems and building out your account long term, these kinds of additions usually mean more customization, more optimization, more reasons to farm. And speaking of systems, there's also a Smart Print Cube gameplay update, and a new permanent challenge called Void Storm Zone. Permanent content is always a win, because once the events are gone, permanent content is what keeps the game alive. Now, combat and progression content. We're getting new echoes. We're getting a new enemy. And we're also getting new Sonata effects, specifically aimed at Aemeath and Luuk. So if you're the type that likes min-maxing, this patch is basically telling you, hey, build new sets, test new combos, grind new pieces. And endgame players, this matters. We're getting a new tactical hologram. Plus Peaks of Prestige is updated. So yeah, more reasons to push builds, more reasons to sweat rotations, More reasons to complain that your echoes rolled triple defense.
Alright, events. This patch is absolutely loaded, so I'm going to go through them clearly.
We've got a new card event called Where Stars Cascade Down. We've got a new exploration event tied to the patch content. We've got a new Moto event, Full Throttle, Bolt and Blitz. And we've got Rainback, Migration Mayhem, which gives that older event remix vibe. So if you like the previous style of those events, you'll probably enjoy this one too. Then there's the Lolo campaign event, Roulette style. We've got the login event, we've got a new web event, we've got Moto merch announcements for people who care about cosmetics outside the game, and yes, there's also a top-up event, Moonlit Path. And here's the big one, 1,600 Astrites via in-game mail. That's the kind of reward where everybody logs in immediately, no debate. Section 7. Skins and Cosmetics. Now, cosmetics. We're getting a new rover skin. That's a big headline by itself. We're getting a new phantom. We're getting a new avatar. And on top of that, we've got event cosmetics like a title, a sigil, and a glider. So yeah, if you're a collector, you're eating good this patch. Section 8. QOL. Now we get to the part that actually affects your daily grind, quality of life. First, Moto improvements. They're adding a new ability that lets the Moto drive on water. That's not just cool, it changes traversal and exploration routes completely. They also improved Moto controls on mobile, default joystick, but you can switch. They improved the Moto camera for mobile. They optimized Moto autopilot and visuals. So overall, Moto is getting a real glow up. Now, echoes and inventory. This is huge. We're getting batch operations in echoes. Batch operations. That's one of those updates where you don't realize how much time you've been wasting until they finally fix it. They also added a weekly feature where you can target a specific Sonata effect up to 10 times per week in batch merge. That is a big deal for farming efficiency. They're also doing inventory optimizations, mobile optimizations for ultra high settings, resource loading improvements, and even new animation polish, like walking upstairs, run stops, overall responsiveness upgrades. And controller players, they're adding vibration support and haptic feedback. So this patch isn't just content, it's content plus polish. Section 9. Close. Alright, so that's the 3.1 livestream recap. Codes, new resonators, full banner schedule, quests, new map expansion, new systems, permanent challenge content, new echoes and enemy, events, cosmetics, rewards, and a very solid QOL package. Now, I want you to comment one thing for the next video. Do you want me to cover Aemeath, Luuk, banner pool planning, or a deeper breakdown on the QOL and new systems? If this helped you, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's AstraForger. Peace.